Hello everybody, and welcome back to Crash Landing. Since we last left off, I waited for it to become daytime before doing anything. It looks like... Ooh, spider. Let's just go ahead and do some mob cleanup duty. We're just gonna run through here real fast, look up. Spider. There we go. So we are relatively safe, except for that ghast, which I'm gonna try to... There we go. Shot down a ghast. That's always nice. Okay, creeper right there. I'm gonna try to shoot him before we go out there because don't have to deal with any mobs. Whew. Okay. There are a couple creepers out there that I'll just try to shoot before we have to go after them. And we are having a pretty good time, I think. This map, I absolutely love this game here. Crash Landing is really fun. But we're kind of running out of water, which is definitely not good. It's decidedly not good. Whoa! No! Well, that's it. That's not cool. Not cool, man. So, you've died. Game over. Game over, man. It's game over. So, I do have a test world. Just a creative mode test world, but let's get started again. So, I'll be back once we get up to collecting armor and stuff. Yeah. Bye. Welcome back, everybody, to Crash Landing. We are back. I got back all the way to the point we were at. All the way up to needing to make some wooden armor. You know, it only took me like 40 minutes this time. That's nothing compared to how much we spent between the last couple times I've died. But we're doing pretty well. I actually died once while I was trying to get back to where we were. And it was again to one of those special mobs things, and so they are just too difficult. So I went and I disabled the special mobs. So now we just have 500 normal mobs on us, which is better, but still not good. We got our nice... Let me give you the grand tour real fast. We got our nice Steve skin, because for some reason it isn't reading my skin here, but it will everywhere else. We have a crafting station. We got some power, fluid transposers. I was making some water in here. Some oak sieve, the strong boxes from that room there and that room there. A chest I made for holding all the ores we get from sifting. Here we have our tinker's room with the basic tinker's construct stuff. Here we have an empty room that I'll probably make into my bedroom and a storage room. Or a storage room. And then we have the cockpit here with these cool chairs. And then our bookcase, so we'll always sit down to read. And then out here in the yard, we have a couple doors. Got a nice wooden wall this time with some slabs around the outside, so I actually feel relatively safe in here. Still, I should actually plant a sapling real fast. We'll go out, plant this sapling. Go like, pow. And then get back inside. So I have our bone knife and crossbar. And so we still have yet to assemble our knife, which I think is what we'll go do now. And then we'll get some armor made in the morning once all the bad stuff outside is burnt up. So we'll come over to our tool constructor. We do need a stick. Luckily I have 34 of them from making some water. We got our we have our dagger. We're clumsy with this dagger. So what should we call this dagger? Let's call this the normal mob slayer. Normal mob slayer, since we're starting over without the crazy mobs. Since then I believe you can actually just right click and throw the knife, yeah. Which is cool. And then you can pick it back up. So yeah, we now have the long range of... Actually, I'm not going to eat these apples. They don't seem very effective. We'll grab one of our PB&Js. Not yet, though. We'll wait a bit. But we have some... We're doing pretty well for ourselves, which is nice. Just wanted to give you an update of where we were. Cooked a little bit of charcoal up there. Let's make some more charcoal. We don't need 33 sticks. Pfft. No. But, I think we're doing well. I'll probably rejoin you once I get this this stuff done. We have to make some cooked silkworms, which actually no, we'll make them. And they're out on my far door. Okay, that won't last long, clearly. Yeah, they're through it. Never actually seen anything break down a door before. That was interesting. So, new experiences for me. Hopefully some cool new experiences for you. But what we're gonna smelt up. I completely forgot. It was... a silkworm. That's it. I have 4 silkworms. I've just been punching leaves with my bone crook, which seems to be much better than that wooden crook. But sticks are not the most effective fuel, I know, but it's easy when that's all you have. So we have a cooked silkworm now, and we can turn in this quest. And now we have some rice seed, which that'll let us create start growing some rice once we get some more stuff done. But really, what we need now is a bunch of wood. Let me see, is there a way for us to craft wooden planks? Because that would be really cool. Looks like with a sawmill we can cut down boats. That's cool. Yep, nope, doesn't look like it. There's a lot of stuff you can get from the sawmill, though. Like this right here. Taking down a jukebox, you get oak wood and dirt, you get a diamond, which is much more valuable than a dirt, so... But that's what goes into it, which is nice. Looks like it's getting close to daytime. Stuff should probably start burning soon. And we have our normal mob slayer knife. Let's chop down this stuff here. Get a little bit of the beautification done. There are a lot of creepers out there, wow. Oh, and it looks like I'm out of water, too. So, oh, the joys of playing this game. So, are these all cold? No, not cold. Okay, those 3 are. So I think I'll just drink one of the cold water bottles. Because they're really... No, don't drink the charcoal. That's bad for you. Cold water bottles are really filling without the need for much. And then we'll just throw this... Ow. I thought that would stop with the other mobs turned off. Oh well, I guess that's Huh. I'm not sure. Maybe that liquid is causing them to explode. But definitely much less. The mobs are much quieter than they were yesterday, which is great. Let's go replace our door. I'm gonna have to kill this zombie. How much health do you have, buddy? Ow! Oh no! No, that is not good. There's water right out around the outside. No, I can't go out there. Okay. Let's grab the door. Throw that up really fast so no mobs get in. There we go. And there they were. Really, man? You look like Oznog. There we go. Close the door again. In fact, we should probably do that cool trick where you, like, put the door on weird, so that way they try to get through it, because their pathing says it's open, but really it's closed. See, I think we'll do that. First, though, let's get some wooden armor going up in here. Actually, no. Let's go... Yeah, we'll go wooden armor. Let me eat a PB&J sandwich. PB&J sandwiches are really good. Like, for a year, that's all I had for lunch was PB&J sandwiches. That was actually last year. Now I'm kind of sick of PB&J sandwiches, but it was good while it lasted, right? Fun while it lasted. Let's get this tree growing. There we go. Close that door just for security, in case something were to get in here and kill me. Which nothing should be able to, I don't think. But just in case something does, that way I'll still be safe where my sync clone is. Sorry, buddy. Terrible death. Never wish that on anybody. We'll chop all this down. I don't feel like I'm... Oh, I've gotten 8 saplings. Wow. Goes to show that if you feel like you're not getting many saplings, you probably are. Okay. And now we can get some of this wood. We're going to need a lot of wood for this project here. But... that's... you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I wonder if that wooden armor is made with oak wood, or if it's made with planks. I kind of hope it's made with planks, but We won't try. There's a skeleton right outside my door, but you're all that's left. Okay. There we go, that was easy. And no more mobs. Hooray. There's the water that I was talking about earlier when I got lit on fire. But now we can do that cool trick to this door. So what we gotta do is we gotta take down some of this dirt, and then we gotta take down the door. So two things that usually are kind of counterintuitive in Minecraft is taking down your house. But we can do this. I forget that if you move blocks on the door, it gets rid of your progress as well. So what we gotta do is we go down, we place our door. Right click. Now, technically, Minecraft says this door is open, so zombies can't break it down. But, it's still obstructing their pathway so they can't get through it. So now they can't, that's a break-proof door. Knowing me, something in one of the mods is gonna be like, oh, they can break this. So, that's just my luck. Let's see, we can make a helmet with this. Is that how you do this? Oh, yep, that's how you make a wooden helmet. Wooden armor. Can you make it with anything else? Nope, we need a bunch of logs. So, we'll get on that tree grind. Yeah. Make another tree appear out of nowhere. The magic of Minecraft. And then we're also getting quite a few saplings, which translate into water for us. So that's not bad. Definitely not bad at all. But wow, we have a lot of saplings. Like, we no longer have a deficit of saplings, which is nice, because eventually we'll want to start shearing these leaves instead of chopping them down like this. Do I have any sticks left? I bet you I do have a bunch of sticks in here. So we'll just make, yeah, we'll make like two wood crooks. Or 7 of them. Just kidding, we're not making 7. Because you never know when you might need these sticks. But I doubt we'll need any of them anytime soon. Pays to be prepared. Chop down this tree, not with my dagger. And yeah, I really like this map. Like, it takes forever to recover once you die. Especially if you're kind of far along. But I think we're to the point where if we die, it's not going to be that devastating because... Or I think we're to that point. If we died, it'd be pretty devastating right now. But I think we're to the point where if we died, we'd be able to it would be... I don't think we'll die anytime soon. Knowing me, there's going to be like a spider on top of my roof that's going to jump down right now and kill me. But luckily for the mini-map, that's telling me, nope, you're all clear. You're all clear, Artie. But we're going to keep hitting all these leaves, punching some more wood, normal Minecraft stuff. Might be worth it to make an axe, I'm not sure. Probably only if I had bone, and I don't think I have any more bone left. That would require more wood. But, yeah, I think we will resume after I get enough wood for the armor, because I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about. So as soon as I have the armor, I will be back. Welcome back, everybody. I got some wooden armor, which you can see has almost no durability on the pieces. So, wouldn't be that practical for protection, but right now it's the best we have, so now we have all this extra stuff set up. So we have this unclaimed reward of a full guard pattern, so we can either get an axe head, an obsidian arrowhead, or a red heart canister. And I think the thing with the heart canister is 1 heart isn't going to make that much difference this early on in the game, but obsidian arrowheads will be very difficult to get anytime soon, I think. And axes, an axe would be nice, but I think arrowheads are what we're going for. And so now next we have firing it up, which is something I already completed when I made this furnace up here. We get a pneumatic servo, 2 pneumatic servos, an autonomous activator, and a hopper. And we get some iron dust or cantaloupe seeds or cold water bottles. Well, because this task here, there's some clay outside. Kind of already looked at this one, but I'm gonna go for the iron ore dust because I think we'll have a source of water pretty soon. Okay. So there we go. And now we're on to, we have night fright. We have to kill 5 zombies, 5 skeletons, 5 spiders, and 5 creepers. So we can either get 4 feather fletching, which I think is what we'll go for. So that way we'll be able to make some arrows. Because if we come over here, it looks like nighttime out there. Yep, lots of mobs. If we look into our tool station, and we go to arrows, we need a feather, the stick, and an arrowhead. So we have our arrowheads here. I'm even just going to leave them in there. But, yeah, so we got 2 quests done really easily. Now I feel like, I'm not sure how long this recording has been, and I don't want to make it too long, so I'll be right back after I go check. Welcome back, everybody. I found out that I do have probably have about another 15 minutes worth that I can record, so that's always nice. But we still have our armor, it looks like, so there's that. And I finally figured out what we're going to do with that other room over there. We're going to make that into our automatic sifter room, because I really don't like using this sifter. It's not too bad, but it gets really repetitive after a while. So we're going to automate this just by putting down our autonomous activator. Then that's too low. I think I pull out my crescent hammer to pick this up, do I? Yes, I can. We'll go put the oak sieve there. And what block do I have? We have some iron ore dust. We'll use that. Because I don't have anything better to use. Ow! That just blew up. There we go. No, that's not. It was right. Never mind. Forget me. I was right before. We just need it right there. And so now we want to right-click, simulate a right-click, not sneaking, aim level, and round-robin item use. So then we just fill this up with, what's it called? Dust. And then that should automatically work for us. I have some water in here. About 2 things worth. And I'm almost... Ooh, that's not good. Let me drink a cold water bottle, which is very effective, actually. And then I think really quickly, hopefully I have enough power to fill both of these up. And so there we go. We'll get that working. And so we're actually doing really well for ourselves. This area out here is pretty safe, in fact. Actually, I have some charcoal. I can make some torches. So that's what we'll do. Now you have to be careful with torches because they will make heat and your heat level will rise. So you don't want to just use torches for your lighting. It'll be better once we get some glowstone. But until then, this is actually pretty light. I would be pretty confident just working out there in nighttime, I think. I don't know. I don't want to do it yet because I'm still a little bit scared. But we got our full guard pattern. So not actually that valuable because it only takes 4 sticks to make. But what we can do is we can smelt this iron ore dust. And that'll give us some iron. And so now we can look at what is coming up next. Not that one. We're going to look at even hotter. We need an unfired crucible and an unfired clay bucket. With the furnace up, you can now take your next step. Look by the port engine, the one not currently on fire. Apparently the water reclamation leaked a little and has turned some of the dust to clay. Dig it up and make a crucible. Stick a torch under that, and not only can you melt cobble to lava, but you can smelt ore dust to ingots. If you provide it with a faucet and a casting table or basin, you can use... If you give it that. You can use the crucible like a mini smeltery. Aww. Shift right click to place a faucet. It only takes blocks, not dust or broken pieces of ore. But if you saved any pyroethium by the broken engine, you can use that to heat your crucible. Okay. Also make cast by pouring gold over stone parts. Okay. But we're not going to do that. At least at the moment, what we're going to do is we are going to make an item transfer node. And so, using this, it'll take a bit of redstone, some stone, and then a sorting pipe, which will take a little gold and some more stone. But, wait, I think, no, we don't need that. We can use different. We can use transfer pipes. So we just need some redstone. So it looks like we're going to need about 1, 2, 3, plus 9, so 12 redstone. Let's see how much redstone I have right now. 2. Not enough. Oh well. Let's go out and kill some creepers. Please don't die. Please don't die. That's the only thing I can say is please don't die. You're right there. No, 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 don't blow up. Oh yeah, mob griefing's off. Hooray! Hooray. Hooray. Oh, there we go. So, we're doing really well right now. Let's go. Come here, buddy. Come here. Let's kill it. I want to kill one creeper today. Oh, that was actually easier than I thought it would be. This thing has some nice damage, and that guy's way out there, so we're not even going to worry about him. But this is an ugly house, which is why we need some cobblestone. So, I forget that does that. We can use some cobblestone to give us some cool new textures for our stuff. We have to pull a water bottle out because they don't stack. Forgot that part. There we go. We have some more water. Water's starting to be a real issue right now, but which is why I want to get that crucible up and running. So we're gonna go grab the stuff for that from over here. We have to grab this clay, which is really, it's pretty nice because we need, how much clay do we need? I can't even remember at the moment. We need 3 for the bucket and 7 for the crucible because the crucible is like a clay cauldron. So I think we have enough. I'm not too good at just figuring out how much of stuff we need on the fly, so you will see that about me. Let's get this charcoal. Wait, no, we don't want to do that. No, that was almost really bad. We want to do a crucible. And a crucible right there. So we need an unfired crucible, which is some porcelain clay. So we're going to need a... So there's 3 there. Let me go clay bucket. Unfired clay bucket. We just need 3 there. So that means we only need 7 of this. 5, 6, 7. So we're going to need to kill some more skeletons soon. Otherwise there's no way we'll have enough bone meal for our purposes. And there we go. We have 2 nice things. This is why we have nice things. Okay, so we're just going to put our oak log in there. And then we'll put our, let's try to do some quick swapping. And then we can get this set up so that way we're making the stuff. What we're going to need though is we're going to need some water. So that means we need 10 of these saplings. So we're going to be running low on RF soon. Good thing we have 2 of these energy cells. So that should be filling up, right? Yep. There we go. So we're just going to grab 10 of these, flip that to there, and then throw them in there. Ta-da! So then we'll make that. We'll fill up our bucket. Wait, do I need to do that? I can't remember. I don't think... Oh well. It's okay. So we have our crucible. Let's go put our crucible over here somewhere. So this would be a nice place for it. Although this is going to take forever because I don't have a pickaxe. And I should probably eat too. Eating is good, and it needs more water. Man, this is such a high maintenance mod. There we go. Okay. Put a torch, and then a crucible. There we go. That was easy. That was easy. I need an easy button. That'd be cool. So there's our water bottle. So we have a few glass bottles. Not a ton, but some. And it looks like it's good things. We're getting low on water. So we're going to take 2 of these iron and we're going to make shears. And then we'll go out and use the last of our bone meal on this little tree out here. We're going to eat a PB&J first. Like I said, I'd eat something. PB&J is actually really helpful. Slap, slap, slap. Please, please grow. Grow. No. Come on, man. Really? Okay. Oh well. We're getting some stuff here. We're doing pretty good. But we need that tree to grow so we can get some leaves and make water. It's kind of our #1 priority. I have another bucket at least, so another thing of lava. Can I turn those into anything? I don't know. But we're doing well for ourselves. We have plenty of stuff. We have a nice clay bucket. There's a hole in my bucket. Dear Liza, dear Liza. Can I pull this up? Hey, I can! That's nice. So don't have to worry about that. I don't know why I did that, though. I don't think I need water. Not sure. We'll put it back. So the thing with clay buckets is they can carry an infinite number of... I'm actually going to come punch some dust so we can get some dust in our autonomous activators. But, or in our singular autonomous activator. But the nice thing about this clay bucket is it can carry an infinite number of water blocks. And it won't break. But then as soon as you carry some lava in it, it will break. So I guess that's not necessarily a nice thing, but it's convenient. So just make sure that if you're going to move some water, you do it last. We're going to need lots of stone for the next project I have envisioned, which is why we need a good portion of dust. Our next project is getting a good cobblestone generator up and running, because that'll allow us to build more stuff on our base and advance in the game. So I think this episode will be a little short because there's a lot of grindy work and I don't want to do that on camera. But I'm also I have a birthday party for my family and I don't want to take too long with that. So we are going to... Hey, our tree grew. So we're going to chop down this tree, get the stuff from it, and while we're doing that, I'm going to throw this in here, make sure it's working right. Yep, it's just quite slow. We'll help you along. Will this work? Is it dropping anything? All these questions, so little answers. So few answers. Let's help you along. Ah, there we go. Oh wait, no, I hit the last thing on that one. So, here we go. We gotta wait for this thing. I think we could probably hit that once safely. 97. There we go. Okay, so it is dropping stuff. I just wanted to make sure of that before I walked out of here and kind of left it to its own devices, because that would have been bad if this wasn't doing a thing. And we're running low on water again, of course. Hey, I wonder if... Okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to fly over to a test world, so that way we can fill some more time. So, yeah. We're going to test if we can use an infinite water source in this, because I don't think you'll be able to, but I don't know. We're going to grab water buckets, a clay bucket, 2 clay buckets, because that's what we will have game mode ourselves. And now we'll punch a hole in the ground. Then we'll have to get some glass bottles. And then after that... Nope, doesn't make an infinite water source. Confirmed. So let's run back to our normal world. And we'll chop down those leaves. And I think that will be it for the episode. Yeah, we'll grab some more of this stuff. It'll be really nice once we can get enough power to make an ME system, because I played with one on Feed the Beast. Now I don't want to do anything but ME systems, because they are really nice. This is like seconds is what this takes, as opposed to the few minutes it takes to like chop down it with the crook. But yeah, there's 50 leaves, and there's still some up on the walls that we have to grab. Hup, hup. We're in a hole. And there we go. So we'll chop down this tree. And then I think, unless there's anything else for us to do, which we'll check our quest book. Unless there's something else for us to do, I think that'll be about it. Next episode, which will hopefully be able to come out. So this episode comes out Friday. Hopefully the next episode will be out tomorrow, which will be Saturday. Not sure about that, but if it is, we might be able to live stream Sunday with some beautification stuff. And I am having heat stroke. So, next time on Crash Landing, Artemis deals with heat stroke. Yay. Okay, let me pull this water real fast, because this could be really bad. Really bad. Like, heat stroke is nothing to be messed with in real life, or here, we're actually going to drink it like this. And we still have heat stroke. So, have fun, everybody. Bye!